run on real quick. Whop it out, ladies. Everybody, just take a second, whop it out. Don't debate me on this. Take a second and whop it out. Open your eyes. The feeling. Hey, everybody. Oh, wait, let me get my DJ on real quick. Okay, not quite. I was just messing with the volume. That's not DJing at all. So, hi everybody. Welcome to Meditating Socks. That was a song called Children's Song that was written by the illustrious Roberta Flack. And it is on the Bustin' Loose soundtrack, which is a prior movie. Dorian Lassard, if you're out there, homie, he put me onto that song a couple of years ago. Love it. And the lyrics to that song are pretty significant. If you didn't get a chance to actually peep what the kids were saying in the chorus, and if I was not distracting you with my vocals, there were some really wonderful lyrics to that, and I'll say them to you. Open your eyes to the feelings, show me that you care. Just like the stars in the heavens, God is everywhere. Everywhere. Open your eyes to your feelings. Let your heart will see, and let me say that I love you. God bless you and me. So, ladies and gentlemen, how are you all doing today? Welcome to Meditating Sucks. Please be sure to have your green drink available. I have mine here. I know it doesn't look that appetizing, but it's actually a really frothy drink that I made, and there's no actual leaves in it. I made it with this here. It's called Perfect Food, raw organic green superfood. So if you don't have greens available, you can always just kind of shoot that in anything that you're drinking. Make sure it's kind of tasty, pineapple juice or something of the sort. This is our kind of thicker milkshakey with all the substances that I put in. It's great nevertheless. So let's get into our talk for today. Our talk for today is about the ecstasy of a 12-year-old. And I focused on 12 specifically because I feel like at about age 13, recess gets shut down. And I'm very disappointed about that. And I'll explain why. If you have had the opportunity to read the book Of Water and Spirit, The Rites and Rituals of an African Shaman by Patrice Malidoma Somé, he goes through several accounts of his initiation rites and so on. And he also does a really lovely job of describing the community that he comes from in Burkina Faso. The clan that he comes from is called the Dagara tribe, whatever word you want to use, Dagara clan. And he describes specifically his relationship with his grandfather in the beginning. And it's very important because in the Dagara tradition, and I think I've mentioned this before in another vlog, that in the Dagara tradition, the wisest people in the community are the elders and the children. Everybody else in between don't know nothing. Well, at least don't know as much as they do. And the reason they know so much is because they have such a strong proximity to the void, to the source. They have a stronger proximity, they have less of a distance between where we are now and where everything comes from. So in the Dagara, the children are viewed as very, very wise. In this society, not so much. And the reason for that is because we feel like we have to put them on a track to fit into a survival mode, because we belong in a survival mode. What are we going to do if we're not in a survival mode? How are we going to pay the rent if we're not in a survival mode? What's going to happen to us if we're not in a survival mode? We can't play all the time, can we? We put the children in this structure, in this particular track, and we tell them that they need to have X, Y, and Z to be successful. They need to have these types of structures in order to be stable. They need to participate in these types of things in order to be considered normal, whatever that is. So on and so forth and so on and so forth. And the truth of the matter is, children are wise because they're pure beings. And And even if you call them children, have the decency at least to have the intention in our minds to consider them as pure beings with far more understanding, far more connections than we have. And I'll explain why. A lot of these gurus and these spiritual walks and, philosophies, all of these different things, blah, 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 blah. All of these different things tell you to follow your bliss. They tell you to be in the moment. They tell you to be in the now. They tell you to activate your creatorship and being a co-creator and all of these different things. You know what they're telling you to do? They're telling you to be a kid. That's what they're telling you to do. In the Word, in the Bible, it says, even if that's, a structure that is comfortable and reliable for you, it is for me and it is for a lot of people. Everything's reliable to me. It tells you that you cannot enter the kingdom of heaven unless you are a child. And the discomfort I have with that sometimes is the interpretation is that you have to be humble and obedient. Like children are supposed to listen to what everybody says and do what everybody says. There are other components to that are very, very powerful. Playtime is really important because it helps you activate your creatorship. A child can take a box and get totally excited about a cardboard box. Oh my God, look, there's a cardboard box. Let's roll in it and turn it into a hamster wheel, and we can roll in it in a hamster wheel. Let's turn it into a castle. Let's turn it into a spaceship. Let's turn it into a boat. Let's turn it into an apartment building. Let's turn it into a clubhouse. Let's turn it into a big shoe. It goes on and on and on and on. They are limitless in the possibilities of what exists with whatever is right in front of them. That is power. And the reason that they ask you to turn that off by the time you are 13, because they don't want you to activate your creatorship, they need you to follow the track. They want you to follow the track. We don't have time for all that. Follow the track. I'm glad that you like to be activated and all that, but we ain't got time for that. Follow the track and make my money, heifer. So, yeah, I'm kind of, and if we are connected to the education system, don't freak out. I'm not knocking the choices that we have to make. We have to make those choices because of where we are, because of the circumstances that we have, and they're fine. But please have it in our minds to understand that these systems do not, in any way, shape, or form, have the best things in mind for us. They don't. They don't. I have worked in the school system for over a decade. And obviously have gone through it myself. And I'm telling you, these things are set up to deactivate your godship. They just are. To deactivate your creativity, to deactivate what you consider to be possible. And children, all they know is being in the now. All they know is what excites them and makes them happy right now. And we keep telling them, stop, 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 stop. No, harness that. Show them what it means to harness that. It's a powerful place for us to be. Why do you think we get depressed by the time we're freaking 40 years old? Because we don't know how to play anymore. We get all uptight. I can't, no, I can't do that anymore. I don't jump rope. I don't do those things anymore. I don't care. People come over to my house. I'm like, let's play. People think I'm a damn fool. I don't care. I really don't. We're here to enjoy being here. And children don't need alcohol, they don't need weed, they don't need none of that to enjoy being here. Enjoy being here. So this is the first part, and we'll get a little more into it. They keep getting longer. Now it's 10 minutes. Okay, I'm going to do my best to have it not follow that track of progressing in time, because I know our time, our time is limited, whatever. I don't think so, but, I understand we're at work trying to watch this. I know that. So, ladies and gentlemen, have fun. Have fun. Have fun. You want to be spiritual? Act like a kid. Act like a child. And you see if all those things don't fall into place. The bliss, See if it doesn't just fall into place. You don't have to try. You don't even have to try. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Have fun. You don't even have to try. Bye bye.